Tablets have gone a bit out of fashion during the last few years, but I truly believe that there has never been a better time to buy something that is actually quite powerful, versatile, easy to use, actually well made, and for very little money. Now, this is the TECLAST M89 Pro. I've been using it for a few days now, and well, this is my take on it. So firstly, let's get a few things out of the way with regards to the packaging. The packaging to me looks pretty good. I feel that it's perfectly suitable for something like a present also. Inside there are a few information with regards to the tablets itself, warranty, basic instruction written in a lot of languages. Furthermore, again, all nicely packaged. We have a little box for the cable, and the cable is a USB Type-C connector to USB-A, and also the power adapter box. And the power adapter is a power supply with 2 milliampere, 5 volts of course, and is one of those retractable type, which I actually quite like because they don't take much space and they are easy to carry around. The tablet, very well made, metal backing. All the ports are actually listed, so the power, volume up and down, the headphone jack over there, Type-C, speakers, and these are dual speakers, and the possibility of inserting a TF card over there, and as we said, there is the little tool to remove it. Setting up the tablet is of course incredibly easy, as a typical mobile phone or Android device just requires a few information to begin with. I removed the screen top, then gives you a few information with regards to the quality of the tablet itself. Deca-core processor is an X27 from MediaTek. We'll go more into details later on. 3 GB of RAM, 32 of ROM, then can be anyway expanded through the TF card. 5 megapixel camera front and back. The metal backing is also a brilliant thing, and the screen is a 2048 by 1536 7.9 ratio. Everyone has a different view with regards to the ratio of the screen. I personally quite like it. I feel that it's pretty good, for example, for something like reading. Maybe for something like YouTube videos, generally 16:9 format is probably better, but this is totally suitable and it works well to me. One quick thing also, after removing this film, I noticed that there is also a further cover, a further film on the top of it. So it is brilliant to have that. It does protect the screen furthermore, so fantastic on that. I really love the Type-C connector, fantastic to have, and the headphone jack is brilliant. The speakers, they don't sound fantastic, they are loud, but they are a bit tiny, and particularly the bass is lacking. The backing, very good, very sturdy tablet actually, I really like that. Potentially a bit of a fingerprint magnet, but definitely far less than, you know, plastic equivalent. The screen of course will take all the fingerprint for it. With regards to the cameras, are pretty decent, nothing to shout about it, but they are quick, they are responsive. Shame about the face, but definitely they work pretty well. With regards to the software, TECLAST has done an incredibly good job with regards of optimizing the Android that is installed on the tablet, but in the meantime they didn't mess around with it. The icons, the software that is installed are all the basic features from Google. There is no bloatware. One only thing that Tegra has installed is a sort of an update software on the front page, which is actually very good to have, and there was an update to be made. All the controls at the bottom, you have the integration of a screenshot type, and also the options to change wallpaper, widgets and whatever else. And if you turn the tablet around, you also have the icons for the volume down and volume up. But apart from that, TECLAST hasn't changed much on it, which is actually very good, and it works incredibly smoothly. I did install already a few things. We can check a few details. For example, the tablet is running a Helio X27 processor. I've used it on mobile phone before, it works very well, never on a tablet, and I have to say, I'm incredibly surprised on how well it runs, and in particular on something like graphically demanding games like Asphalt 9 or Dark Knight Rises. It works smoothly, very well, and there is no problem whatsoever with it. The battery also of this tablet seems to be pretty good. Of course it does depends what you do with it, but on an average, if you don't use anything overly intensive, you can run it for about 9 hours with no problem at all. Of course, if you start playing games, they will drop a bit. I'm going to run all the tests for Antutu. I'm going to let the tablet running for you so you can judge it for yourself. So guys, these are the results. As I said, the processor works incredibly well, graphically also is very capable. One more test to show you the quality of the processor and the graphic chip of this tablet. This is 3D Mark. And there we go. So once again, I feel that for the price, the tablet works very well. One little feature that I didn't mention earlier on, there is a reading feature here that turns all the screen into black and white, saves a bit the battery, makes it a bit easier when of course one is reading a book, and I quite like it. Of course, you always have the eye comfort and turn the screen a bit yellower for the evening time and whatever else. Couple of notes about this screen also. The bezels are quite large, but I'm actually quite pleased about it because I can grip the tablet with no problem at all while I'm playing. Also, I mentioned before the speakers. They are very loud, potentially a bit tinny, but again, it's good to have it double, so I will never cover both of them at the same time. Quick note also about the screen, I'm super impressed by the quality of it. It is incredible to know that on a tablet of this price, it's possible nowadays to get a screen that is so high quality, so bright in some respect. Color accuracy is also very good. And yeah, the pixel density is impressive too. This is now Darkness Rises, again another graphically demanding game, but as you can see everything is played with no problem whatsoever. Just to try to show you quickly the quality of the video, this is on a 1440p video that I just, found on YouTube. As you can see, the quality is incredibly good and everything is very sharp. Unfortunately, I don't know if the footage that you see does fully represent what I can see, but believe me, this screen is pretty amazing for the price. And now briefly to the speakers. There we go, let me put the maximum. As you can probably hear, it's very loud, but a bit tinny. But in all honesty, I cannot complain, I still find it pretty decent. And so guys, as you can see by the characteristics of this tablet, I'm highly impressed by it, and in some respect it did surprise me, it did far more than I ever expected from a tablet for under 100 pounds. I feel that TECLAST has done an incredible job with this. I can only recommend it, and I hope you enjoyed this review. If so, thumbs up would be appreciated, and also subscribe. If you didn't, let me know how I can improve it. Put a comment below if I can help you in any way, and I'll see you next time. Take care.